What's up guys, welcome back to the vlog. I wanted to film some videos last week but didn't get the chance to. Just kind of got caught up in picking up parts and getting everything ready to get this build going. Fortunately this last weekend I wasn't able to line up in the main event. I'm sure most of you guys saw, but took a pretty big, I don't know if it was a rock or a piece of concrete to the chest. My sternum is all bruised, pretty jacked up, so can't do too much work, but I got Mikey coming over right now, so he's gonna do all the heavy lifting for me and I'm just gonna try to stick to what I can, and as long as I don't lift my arms up too high, it doesn't hurt too bad, so hopefully we can get some work done today. Last week I did end up picking this thing up though. Finally got the frame and swing arm back. This is what I've been waiting on this entire time to get this build going. They did an awesome job. It's this company actually out by Honda that did the work for me. If you guys want the info on it, I can include that maybe in the next video or something, just let me know. But it looks pretty sweet with all the black stuff lined up. And then again, this stuff that we picked up last week from Moto Stuff and from our powder coater turned out amazing. I think these brakes are all Cerakoted and then everything else is powder coated. And then obviously that's polished, or raw billet and then polished, but turned out awesome. Again, this is from Moto Stuff. The wheels are from W. They are DRD rims on tail-on hubs. And then all the other parts are ready to go. What you got there, bro? What you got there? How'd she come out?
What?
The frames.
It's pretty good. Nice and black.
She down?
I mean.
Have you been bench pressing?
Huh?
Have you been bench pressing?
A little bit. Why?
Because I'm gonna need you to lift this thing in here. My chest bone's bruised. I can't touch shit.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing first?
We're gonna start off with foot pegs. Put the foot pegs back on the frame before we put the motor in, just for stability on the stand.
First time?
That's fun again.
No way, bro.
So we can tie the frame down and then get the motor in without the frame moving around.
And then motor, which you're gonna have to lift because I can't lift.
Motor,
and then we're just gonna have to watch all my YouTube videos in reverse so that we can see how this thing went apart, so we can put it back together in the same order. But that's pretty much the plan of attack right now.
Oh man.
We're off to a good start.
We're gonna have to go ahead in the comments below if you can find out where we left this.
If anybody's got a part number, where did it go? Forgot that there's a kickstand attached on them.
Alright, I'm gonna bring you guys over, show you what Cole's up to. He's working paintbrush. What are you doing?
I was gonna spit on it, but I figured the brush strokes are a little bit better option, so we're gonna go that route.
So he's greasing all of our motor mount hardware, and we got the motor down there. Got the frame, so I'm gonna have to lift this thing up. Cole decided to get hit by a rock, so the lifting's on me today.
Alright, she's in. We got the motor back in the frame. Mikey did most of the work and I was just guiding it, but we got the motor mounts in, slower one. We had to go back to a reference photo from earlier that I took to make sure that we're putting the bolts in right. I feel like a lot of this build is gonna be like, all right, you ready to do this? And then we like stumble and just say like, wait, which way do we go? Which way does it go in? Luckily I took photos and video and I can kind of go back and watch my YouTube stuff and just like re-visualize how it's done, because we are okay mechanics, but this is, we're literally doing everything except for splitting the cases on this build. So a lot of learning is gonna happen over the next few days.
Definitely the first time with this bike too, so.
Yeah, there's like no.
First guys to frame one.
There's no like pictures or video anywhere online of like really anything to reference for a 450L. There's very few people that have like done many mods of these things, so we're trailblazers, bro.
Pioneers.
Definitely. Guys, I think we're gonna have to totally trash this build. It's come to a point where I don't think we can move on any further because
figured it out.
It says Honda 450R. This is clearly an L chassis. What are you gonna do about that, brother?
I don't know. We basically been screwing ourselves the whole time. What did we know?
Well, we did screw ourselves by first mounting the pegs, not thinking that we had to do the linkage hardware first. So we went ahead and took that off. We're gonna throw the swing arm on here and get back to it. Maybe light this rug on fire. I'm not sure what to do with it at this point. Okay, so we got the frame, swing arm, we got the linkage all hooked up. Looks pretty sweet. It's all black. It's coming along pretty well. I know there's probably a better order of operations for going about this. We were honestly just so excited to see the swing arm with the frame, with the motor in it, so we just went ahead and winged it and kind of did things our own way. All the other stuff is, man, I don't even know where we're gonna start. I guess what do you wanna do next? Wiring harness?
Clamps maybe?
Oh, clamps.
We can kind of do like triple clamps, maybe put the bars on. And
yeah, I guess that'll be good because then we can put the clamps on and then we can kind of see how the wiring harness all hooks up through there.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mixture of like what's gonna be in the way for what we're doing next versus like what's gonna be helpful what we're doing next. Give her a nice rep, bro. She's ready to start up.
Primer up.
Primer.
Yeah.
Looking pretty sweet. We got the bars on there. We got one grip on there. It's making Mikey really, really happy. This OCD is just.
I think I'm just gonna cut it off.
You can't cut it off. It's a waste of a grip. It's good. Look.
We're building a new bike, and this
it's a little scuffed up, but she's good.
It's giving me anxiety.
It's fine.
Start scratching everything.
Okay, we got the clamps on. We were just really excited about black parts, so we wanted to, I don't know, get it going. But I got these Renthal. First aftermarket piece is these, well, I guess. Renthal, just like, so I can run the fat bar. And then this is, I know a lot of you guys are gonna ask what bar bend I run. This is actually a custom Honda bend. I don't know exactly what the bend is called, but I think it's closest to a 997. It's not too high, but not too low. Like the 999 super high, that's what I used to run. Or super low, did I say super low? It's super low.
I think it was, oh yeah, it's the 420 bend.
Oh, the 420?
420.
Yeah, this is like a 69 mil rise, about 420 width. No, she's looking good though. I'm stoked on it.
It's got 666 back sweep.
Oh my god, heavy, heavy. By the way, scope these beautiful polished engine hangers. Hours of polishing went into those. Much manual labors. On this side, she looks good. There's a little mock-up of what it's gonna look like with wheels. Well, if I ran really super long forks, that's what it looked like with wheels.
Super extension on this one, yeah.
It's a stretch Busa. What are you talking about?
Yeah, once we end up finishing welding the swing arm, the wheels sit right about here.
So I got this this R swing arm, but what I'm bummed they don't have the tabs. So we're gonna go ahead and grind these down and weld our guard tabs back on.
Where's the old one? We're gonna go ahead and just take these off and see if we can put them back on.
We're gonna grind these off and then just re-weld them in place right here. Is what it is, but safety first, brother. What you got there, big dog?
One off.
That's sick. Why don't you button her up?
Alright, what we got here is we gotta clamp it into the vise.
Alright, so just got a quick install on this thing.
Just this little minor wiring system.
There we go, it's all installed.
Grab me a couple zip ties and we'll just run it like that.
I think she's ready to fire up. I haven't been updating you guys, but we've done a lot a very lot since the last update. What have we done? We got all the entire wiring harness in, which was quite the process, but after taking pictures and looking at video that I took for myself and kind of leaving myself some notes, we got it all routed. Fans plug in here, horn plugs in here, but all the throttle body, all the readings are all plugged in. There's a lot of plugs. There's probably like a good, I don't know, 10 plugs like underneath this whole setup to go to the charcoal canister. Everything's got a reading, so it was very, very detailed and took a lot of time, but we found our handy dandy manual over here, and we got it all. This is like crazy. I can't believe how fast this thing came together. I almost want to slow down to have some content for later on, but I think we're gonna continue on for a little bit more and then call it a night. All right, we're gonna wrap it up for the day. We got way further than we planned. Really, I only thought we were gonna get the motor in and maybe some of the wiring dialed in, but I never thought we'd get this far, so I'm really happy with it. Also, we got the header on. Haven't put the exhaust, the full system on yet, obviously, but just kind of wanted to make sure that fit because this is for an X. Like I mentioned in the previous videos, that's for a 450X. Yoshimura does not make one for a 450L, so header fits great, mid-pipe lines up great, and we're gonna throw I still got the rest of the exhaust over there, but yeah, I'm pretty stoked on it. I think we made way more progress, like I said, than I thought we were going to. And yeah, I think we're gonna stop here tonight and I'll pick up the build tomorrow or the next day and try and get these up this week. So like, subscribe, follow Mikey and myself, and follow Bleach Design Works. We'll see you guys next week, or next time. Later.
Aside